disease, I did DID, or dissociative identity disorder, which was previously known as multiple personality disorder, and I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of that. What it is it's usually caused by childhood trauma, like severe childhood trauma. And what happens is the patient's mind sort of split, like fragments into different alters or alternate personalities. So they have these different personalities to deal with that trauma. And usually they have like gaps in their memory or gaps in time, because that's their alters coming out of them and like suppressing that time or that memory. So what I want you guys to do is come on down here, all of you, stand up. I got this rope. I want you guys to take this rope and make it into a square. But there's a catch. Some of you guys, and I'll specify, won't be able to use like certain parts of your body. So, Layla, Jesus, and Josiah, you guys just need to make it into a square, all of you. Jesus, or Layla, Jesus, Josiah, you guys won't be able to talk. Simus, Gemma, and Paolo, you guys won't be able to use your feet. You cannot move. Brooklyn, Shanette, and Timony, you guys can't use your hands. The rest of you guys have to form it into a square.
That's a square?
You should talk.
Oh.
So, like, the idea of it was...
Wait, we're allowed to. I'm allowed to talk. Though.
Oh, yeah. The idea of this is that you guys who are, like, holding the square, that are, like... Well, all of you have to, like, hold on to the square, besides those who can't. The idea behind it is the group who can hold on to the square you guys are supposed to represent, like, the system of a person with DID. You guys are all different, like, alternate personalities. That's what you're supposed to represent. And the people who can't use parts of them, like Timony and Shanette, they can't use your hands. They're supposed to represent alternate personalities that can't like do anything with the situation. They're created to like for a specific purpose, and they can't usually help in a lot of situations. So they're just kind of there, and they have to watch and observe and try to communicate in ways where it's like they can't communicate, but they're still observing. You know. And yeah, it's pretty simple, but that's it. Like, what do you think? It's not, the square doesn't matter. It's like, it was more about the lesson of you guys represented the alternate personalities, and it's like a system. It's not a person.
Got it.
Anyone else have anything to say?
So how would this impact a person on like their daily life?
Well, usually people have like they don't have like one or two alternate personalities. They usually have somewhere roughly between 20 and like 50 in most cases. It's a lot more than you think. Another common misconception about it is that switches are obvious, or like you know that they've swapped to an alternate personality. So that defeats the entire purpose of it. It's supposed to be a coping mechanism and like hiding. So they're usually pretty subtle. And like how would it affect them is usually like they'd have, like I said, they'd have gaps in their memory. They'd lose track of time. They'd like find themselves in a place where they didn't remember being, or they might have purchases that they don't remember doing. Like they might have done stuff while in another personality and then come back to them